Spend your money where it counts. Don't go wasting money trying to impress other people in the industry or thinking that new big fancy piece of gear is going to impress your clients. If you're just starting out in filmmaking and you're wondering where to spend your hard-earned cash, it doesn't matter if you're in the corporate world or if you're making commercials or if you're shooting short films or even feature films, the principle remains the same. Spend money on the things that make the result better for your clients only. Do you really need to go out and spend big on that huge fancy production camera? So you really need to spend money on what makes the result better for your client. If you're a commercial producer, it's obvious who the client is, and it's probably obvious what's going to make the result better for them. It can be a little more ambiguous if you're making short films or feature films, because depending on where you are in the production, your client might be the production house, or it actually might be the viewer or the audience that's going to watch your film at the end. So focus on making the result better for them. Often spending thousands of dollars on things that we think we need is not the answer. So try and put yourself in the client's shoes and ask, what's going to make the result better for them? One tip here is ask yourself if there's one particular piece of gear you're constantly hiring on every set. Obviously, that's a piece of gear you must need. And as long as it's not crazy expensive, it's probably better off for you to go out and buy that, so you're not wasting money hiring it every time. I like to think of it this way, like every time I hire something, that's technically a discount I could have given myself on buying it in the first place. So if I spend $3,000 hiring something in a year, I could have spent that $3,000 on buying it in the first place, but only if it's something that I'm constantly hiring. The client generally doesn't care about what gear you have, but they absolutely care about the results you can achieve for them. So invest in that. Now, obviously I'm coming from a commercial space, but this absolutely applies across the board. Invest in what matters. Invest in what's going to make the result better for them. Now, all of this fancy gear that we get really excited about, it's great and it's awesome to play with, but it's important to remember that they are just a tool to get a result that we're trying to achieve. And so invest in the tools that are going to achieve a better result for the clients. Following this thinking will make the largest difference in your business, because if you're client focused and you're always achieving the best results for the client, your business is going to grow and you're either going to be able to charge more for your services or you're going to get more clients, or both. So always be client focused, because once you earn that extra income, you'll have extra money to spend on that gear that you wanted to buy in the first place. So always be client focused.